Hello and welcome to another episode of Kenshi. My name is Tobal and we're still here trying to recover from the Great Raptor invasion of day 25. And so we've got a couple different groups that we need to focus on. And I'm going to give you an overview of a couple things that I've changed. So first off, I think I know what spawned the crazy amount of river raptors that we are facing now, and we also faced before. So I recently added a couple of mods in an episode or two ago where I imported the game from scratch. You basically import your existing save, and it kind of gives you a fresh world. Well, it seems as though one of those mods interfered with the normal spawning of patrols. So I don't see any Holy Nation patrols out here in the world, and I think it actually prevented the patrols from coming out. All we have are camps. So I have disabled that mod, and that's fine. I don't think it's going to actually take effect until I re-import the world, but I feel like I probably need to deal with what's right here first before I re-import the world. Mostly because I don't want to import a new world and all of a sudden like 8 Holy Nation patrols show up. I think we need to deal with what we've got in front of us. Okay, so with that in mind, I'm going to clean up our squads just a bit. I kind of want to bring everyone into one squad so I don't have to keep switching back and forth on the squad. So we'll do that first. And also I did add one more mod because I think that the one-on-one, so when you're fighting a group of creatures, the game only has certain attack slots, meaning you can only attack one-on-one. Even if you're surrounded by 50 enemies, there will only ever be one attacking you at a time. So I've changed that by adding a mod called, I think, like attack 3 slots or something similar like that. And what that means is now enemies or you can have up to 3 simultaneous attackers. So if we surround an enemy, we can attack them 3-on-1, or if they surround us, they can attack us 3-on-1. To me, it makes a little bit more sense, and hopefully will increase the challenge for us just a bit. So right now, Lydia is holding and kind of kiting this group of river raptors around. I'm going to have her move back over here. I think Doc is not doing too hot. He recently went down, so we do need to get him some medical attention soon. Everyone else, though, is okay. Everyone else has already been taken care of here. So let's look over at Beep and Shrike. Beep and Shrike are trying to have their own little adventure. I like how these guys are just hanging out with your hovering stick. So we need to get Beep out of this area. I think I'm going to have Beep try to run out to the desert. And Shrike, how close are you and where are you? I want to have you just get away from the Foglands. So I'm going to try that. So also recently someone mentioned that if you have passive enabled, you should drop passive sooner than later. Like it will actually, or sorry, you'll drop aggro quicker than you would otherwise. So I'm interested to see if that might work at all. So I'm going to unpause. I've given both of them a move order. I might have to do a little bit of micromanaging on dodging some attacks. So I'm going to watch Shrike. Let's see, oh man. Oh, run Beep, run. Okay, I think he's out of range of those attacks. Good. What about Shrike? You're already booking at Shrike, and you're already past those guys. Excellent. So Shrike is running up the area here. I might just have her run straight down to a hive village, honestly. Lydia, when you've got those 3 bars, that means she's actually attacking, so she's moved to the point where we wanted her to move. So I think I'm going to have her try to go over there and heal up Doc. We'll come back to her in a minute. Now this is what I don't get. Maybe because we've changed directions a few times, but Beep should be faster than these guys. But for some reason, they're managing to like get around him and still get attacked. Because he's running at about 19 miles an hour, or 19, whatever it happens to be, 18 miles an hour. Oh, there's 18 miles an hour. Run speed of 19. Interesting. So it's not converting it to 19. He's actually down 1 from the rest of them. That's why they're a little bit faster than he is. Okay, that's fine. And Shrike probably has a similar situation. Nope, she's actually at 19. So she should be able to outrun her pursuers if she doesn't make really awkward turns. Okay, so she's progressing out. Why? Whoa, what was that? What was that? I don't understand sometimes the decisions of the AI pathfinding. We might have to babysit this escape here. Beep, are you having strange behavior? You're just running out into the desert, which is what I want you to do. Can we just... Beep's still running. I have to double check on Shrike because that was just a complete wrong move there, which probably... Nope, she's still faster, hopefully. Sometimes, you know, honestly, sometimes you just get the weirdest behavior, and you know, you're giving them an order to do A, and the you know, the AI is like, oh, you mean do C? So we'll have to babysit Beep and Shrike as they run. We also have to babysit Lydia here as she's trying to heal up Doc. I'll have to come back to her in just a couple seconds. I can't let this go for much longer. That's probably it. Beep, you're okay. Good. Sorry, and this is going to be an episode where we have to pause heavily because there's a lot of micromanagement involved in getting these groups to escape here. Now, I think I'm going to try to pull this group up the hill away from our enemies, or sorry, away from our allies, and then maybe just have her break aggro and see what those groups do. So we'll try to do that in a bit. So I think she's close. What's over here? I don't want to deal with beak things for sure. I mean, I'd love to give them beak things, right? I'd love to dump a beak thing onto this group of enemies here that's following me. Let's have her continue to run this way. Let's see if this order I just gave her screws anything up. Yep, of course it does. Why wouldn't it? You know, why wouldn't it? Beep is still doing okay. I think he's got the move order locked in to the correct area, so that's fine. Are there any dog packs around? There are. I think these are sleeping bone dogs. Are they? Or are they bushes? You can never tell sometimes. I don't see... I wouldn't mind running this group through a camp of dogs. I might have been them over there. That's fine. We'll have Beep continue his journey deeper. Actually, I could just give him an order to run to our camp here. Again, we don't want to have him go directly to the city because he is a hiver, and I think they will basically try to kill him. So let's move Lydia now somewhere farther away. Let's go back to Shrike and make sure that she's not doing crazy, crazy stuff. She is moving towards the area we wanted her to still, which is good. I just have to be really careful about switching back and forth to our different people here. We want to make sure that we give everyone enough time to react and do what they want to do, but we don't want to lose them. What are you doing? I don't want you eating a corpse anywhere near my friends. So I'm going to have to try to aggro you. Okay, I've got your aggro. Oh, no, 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 no. See, this is what happened. My move order ended, and Shrike has the attack bar. I think she just took like 5 shots. So, yep, now she's down to 60 miles per hour. Here we go. Alright, we pulled some different aggro. Can you guys help? You guys want to, I don't know. Why are you running away for? Okay, you're so brave. So, Beep is good. Beep has the distance at this point. I think Beep is going to be safe. I hope. I hope Beep is safe. Let's have him continue to do his journey here. Good, got it. Lydia, you are getting really close to this group. Let's pull you back another bit. Not too far that we lose the aggro yet. Just far enough that you can step back and do a couple of shots. Okay, next up is... Oh, we need to dodge this attack. I think we're going to eat this. Their attack animations are actually really quick, so it's a bit harder to kind of dodge them. Well, this is good. This is hilarious. We're going to wind up losing one group of aggro, and then we're going to gain another group of aggro. Okay, let's have her just run kind of down this way. Oh, did we lose all the aggro just now? Was that it? Oh, I think Shrike is finally free of her pursuers. Excellent. And just because we've done so much micromanagement, I'm going to do a quick save just to be safe and make sure that we don't lose all the hard work we've been doing in order to get our people a little bit out of harm's way. Alright, Beep is running away just fine. Kind of. I mean, he's... Oh, here, let's try to bring him through a group of dogs. Let's see. Lydia, why don't you piss him off a bit? Oh, you're actually out of bolts, I bet. Yep, okay, so she's just got that. We'll have her continuing to run this way. Okay, I picked up a couple more dudes on aggro here. Little river raptor dudes. Oh, hey, Ren's up. Hey, Ren, how you doing? How you feeling? Are you... No, we really don't want you to attack right now, buddy. I believe in you and stuff. If you want, though, why don't you go ahead and pick up your severed leg? That seems like a fun objective, right? There you go. You remember that fondly. Oh, we can't just attach it in like that? That's depressing. Okay, that's fine. We'll make it like a little trophy for you. Okay, so she's running away a bit. Again, this is a hard dance because you don't want to lose too many of the... You know, you don't want to lose your aggro that you've been working on getting and keeping. Shrike just got a new symbol, so she's being chased by something again. Looks like it's a starving bandit. which is a lot better than what could be in this area, which is the beak things. I'll give her an order to run to stack. I'll come back to her in just a second. Beep, did I run past the dog camp? Okay, so a bunch of the fogmen got pulled off on the dog camp, which is good. Beep is still dragging 4 or so along with him, though, which we really don't want this group to come into our area. So I'm going to have to try to lose this for these guys aggro on something else. Shrike, you are... Oh, good. More fogmen. This is wonderful. Oh, good. You're going back into where you just came from. That makes the most sense to me ever. So I'm going to have to micromanage, I guess, this move order. Lydia has the combat marker. You still have all the aggro of everyone? Looks like you do. Okay, let's keep having you move back a little bit at a time. Beep, you're okay. Shrike, you're just... I don't know what the deal is about this area, but for some reason our move order, the pathing for this area has been just absolutely horrendous. Every time I do it, they wind up going a different direction. The raptors seem to be breaking up a little bit here. I don't want to have them eating, like, the eat corpse behavior. I don't want that, because I don't know if they're just going to eat their own corpses, or if they're going to eat our wounded, because that's how Rin lost her leg, was these animals doing that kind of an order, which was eat corpse, so no idea. Okay, Shrike, you're going to get overran here in a few moments. Beep is fine. And I don't know if I want to have Beep. I don't know what I want to have Beep do. I guess I'm kind of lucky. Oh, let's actually have them drive. Bring this group right through this pack of dogs here. I think he can outrun the dogs, and the fogmen should trigger on the dogs. Okay, meanwhile, Shrike is still trying to run to the other side of this valley. I'm going to trigger an attack on both of these guys and run away. Perfect. Let's continue to run there. Lydia, you still got your little friends around, except for this guy, I think. Oh, boy, there's so much micromanagement. I apologize. I know it's not the most fun thing in the world to watch that either. But we definitely have to recover from our adventures before we do much else. Where did Crumblejohn go to? The White Ripper, huh? I'm glad they did. I might even have him just start walking back to Blister Hill. He has a long journey. He's got crippled leg, so he's going to be slow. And he's got, like, no arms. Both of his arms are trashed. So there's no way he can be of any use to us anyways. So, good. You're acting as a signpost still. Shrike, you have dodged the last attack. Beep, I think you're running right through a pack of dogs. Did I dodge the dogs? Oh, they're actually triggered on the fogmen. This aggro range, though, is ridiculous, guys. Like, this is kind of killing me a bit. I understand if they're just outside of the foglands kind of a thing, but to chase someone, you know, this far, it's a bit silly. Okay, we'll trigger that attack, dodge out of the way again, and set that order again down to the Hiver Village. Again, I don't know why she's making such weird decisions in path making. It's driving me batty, and I'll have to trigger this again because she's so close. She almost got hit on that one. Lydia has got the 3 markers, so she's actually attacking or getting attacked. Let's have her actually just pull up the hill and see what happens when she breaks aggro with everyone. Meanwhile, Beep, you're still making your run. Excellent. You've managed to lose one of them. I can see our building in the distance, which is good. What happened there, Beep? Okay, pathfinding fun. Hey, maybe the fogmen can come help us kill some of these stupid river raptors that are left. That would be some kind of karma. Lydia should be running away and breaking off her aggro. Beep still has 2 guys on him. I'll come back to Lydia in just a second. I really want to get Shrike out of this area, and I really want her to lose these 2 damn fogmen. I don't really know if I believe this passive thing will make enemies stop chasing you. That doesn't seem to have any impact whatsoever on the really long chase scene here that we've got. Okay, let's go back to Lydia. She should have broken aggro now with the group of river raptors. Okay, she did. And it looks like the are they split normally? Are they just doing normal stuff? Yeah, they're following leader. What's your leader? Patrolling. Patrolling and... Okay, good. I don't want to have them on the eat corpse command, but patrolling is nice and safe. Okay, so Lydia is good. Our group at the base is good. I have no idea what I'm going to do with these two with Beep. I might run them through a couple more dog camps, and if I find another dog camp, I'm just going to have Beep run in circles until the dogs aggro them. Are you in the middle of your attack animation? Oh, crap. What? Why did you turn around? Oh, that drives me crazy. Come on. Run away. Run away. There you go. You got hit again. Her leg is injured, so she's much slower than her pursuers. The amount of babysitting I'm having to do with the pathfinding right now is kind of silly. It really is. I don't know if it's this area in particular, but holy cow, we've had to do this like 5 or 6 times now, where I've given her a direct move order across. I mean, it's not even that far. It's just a valley, and she's decided that another route is going to be better. So she's got a couple of seconds lead on those guys. I would love to find a camp of bone dogs somewhere. Let's check the map. Do we have a camp? This is supposed to be on the map. I think this indicates that there's a camp here. Red might be triggered, or red might be wiped out. I'm not sure. I would think wiped out is just they're gone. Yeah, we'll just have Lydia. Let's have Lydia meet up with Beep in case one of them goes down or Beep goes down. I need to also check on our other guys, make sure that no one's getting aggressed here. Crumble John, I thought I gave you a move order. Let's give you that move order again to the town. Hand looks okay. This group of raptors is just kind of patrolling, I think. What about Kif and them? Okay, no one's harassing our group over here. Okay. I think we'll go back to Shrike and just watch her for a couple minutes. I think we're okay. I'm a little worried about Shrike still, and how she is going to manage to get out of this hot mess of a navigation area. As soon as Beep loses his aggro, I will speed the game up, I do promise. I know this is really slow, but unfortunately right now I do have to micro this quite a bit just to make sure that everyone's going where I want them to go. I don't see any dog camps here. What if I can trigger their attacks and maybe just get rid of them? Sometimes when you trigger an attack, it makes them rethink whatever they're doing, and they'll wind up changing their orders and running back to wherever they came from, especially after a long chase. I'll trigger these 3 guys and then continue running. It is really easy to trigger that animation, and I think that's I don't know. I think it's a fair trade-off. Like that mechanic, they don't have a mechanic where you can run and hit somebody at the same time. So someone has to come up past you in order to hit you. But you know, there's some other broken mechanics I think that benefit the enemy. So I think it's kind of fair overall that you can trigger that attack animation and kind of juke them out, you know, outmaneuver them. All right, I'll have to come back to Beep in just a second. I don't want him to start fighting with Lydia. They'll both still get kidnapped after all that hard work we've done. And how close are we? Where are we even at? We're not even near stack yet. What if I give you that run order? Are you going to do weird stuff? You probably will, honestly. Alright, we'll have to come back to Shrike in just a second. Beep is still okay. Again, no camps. You know, we still have not seen any patrols. What I think I'm going to have to do is, once everything gets a little bit more calm and we get everyone back to base, I'm going to re-import the game with the new settings, with the new mods, and that should respawn the natural patrols that happen in the game. Because that's part of the reason we settled in this area, was so that we could have a nice, calm building experience. I'm going to put Lydia on passive so she doesn't wind up trying to attack when they come close. I think Shrike is over the hump. No, they're so close still. Okay, trigger your attack. Again, she's still trying to just get to stack. And, you know, stack is... Where are we from stack? Yeah, stack is directly that way, and I gave her that move order, and she's running, like, sideways on the hill, so... Some days pathfinding is fine, some days it is strange as all get out. Do we have any allies here? Like humans that could help us? Let's try to hide amongst the beasts and see if they... want to attack anything. No, I think that... Okay, Now, I don't know if they're going to be attacking us or not. Okay, I'll have to deal with that in just a second. I really need to get Shrike to safety. See, as soon as I looked away, all three of these guys are all over Beep, or Shrike. Okay, dodging that attack. Continuing to give very, very short nearby run commands. Beep is under attack here. I think I'm going to try to have Lydia take over the aggro. Have Beep run home. Can I do that? Okay, and then I'm going to have... Nope, 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 come back. Wow, they really want Beep. That's fine. I can't even, like, aggro. I can't even join up on this guy. I don't think anyone's strong enough to do that. We're such a weak group. What about... I have no idea. I guess we could send them back through the town here. Shrike is doing okay. She's still got the the speed here on these guys. I see the city. Now again, I don't know if they are racist. I think they're okay against Stormlanders or Scorchlanders, the darkened skin. I don't think they have a problem with that as much. So I'm hoping that Shrike can get into the town without issues. Did I just lose the aggro off this? Oh my gosh, I think we did. I think the other guy is going to attack everyone here at this compound. Yes, he is. Okay, excellent. Let's go focus on Shrike for a bit. Shrike needs a little bit of love to get into this town, okay. I'm going to speed things up a bit because I don't see any aggro markers on anyone else. So we'll just see if Shrike can make it into the town. The other big question is if the town guards are going to call her anything and try to arrest her. I don't think they do. I think they're okay to most all humans, except for those apparently that have an arm. They're not aggro at me. They're actually coming to fight the Fogmen. This is probably fairly exciting for them. They don't get to see Fogmen all that often. Okay, so Shrike has made it. Shrike has made it into town, guys. Alright, so let's have Shrike immediately just go to the bar. Before that, though, is there an adventuring shop here? We've got 9,000 cats. We need some first aid for her. And a lot of you have suggested having a med kit on every one of your soldiers, and I think I'm going to do that. I'm still going to have dedicated medics because I believe, more from an RP perspective, that it makes a lot of sense to have someone who's trained as a medic. But if you're a bunch of it's like the military. You know, we were trained in how to, you know, patch a wound, but really the medics are the ones who've got the really advanced training. So in a pinch, we can do, but it's never going to be as good as a real medic would do. So I'll grab a couple of these basic first aid kits, and I'll go ahead and medic myself up. And excellent. So Beep, are you okay? You've got a little bit of damage here. This is healing. This is healing. All this is healing, which is good. Oh goodness, what a dramatic escape and chase scene, guys. We made it back though. I mean, whatever back is, you know, we're all a bunch of hot messes right now. Lydia, can you start carrying people closer to the base here? Oh, actually, Lydia's gonna need some love on her arm here in a minute. She needs to get that patched up before it goes to the point where she can't use it whatsoever. But yeah, eventually I think I will have a first aid kit on everyone, and that way, if in this instance they're cut off from the main medic, they can heal themselves. I really probably won't grind up their medic skills though. I really love the idea of having a dedicated medic. It's just, you know, it's different from everybody. You know, is it more efficient? Absolutely, to have a medic, a dedicated, or a medic, everyone is your own medic kind of a thing. That's much more efficient. But, you know, I like to do, wow. That was quite a hop there. Let's bring Doc over too. Actually, before we do that, let's go ahead and medic yourself. That's fine. I'm gonna take a quick drink of water here while Lydia is bandaging herself up. Uh-oh. I see a group over there by hand. Are they going to go nibble on hand? I don't think they will. For the most part, I don't think river raptors are too aggressive looking. Like, they do eat corpses, but for the most part, they eat their own corpses, actually. They enjoy having a little bite of themselves, apparently, but they will try to clean up battles. Like, if you kill a bunch of river raptors, they will come and actually try to eat them by themselves. I don't know how to say it. They'll wind up coming to clean the corpses up. So I don't know why Rin in particular wound up getting nibbled down to nothingness on her leg. So that's going to be a challenge because a leg is different than an arm. You can have no arm and still function in Kenshi. Having no leg means you literally have to crawl everywhere. So we're going to have to really find a way to get her back into the fight. I'm going to take one more piece of leather here on B. Well, okay, so is anything else horrible happening? Okay, we don't have any events going on right now. I still have not seen a single patrol. So I'm fairly convinced that I'm going to have to re-import the world in order for everything to work out and get back to normal. I think, Shrike, you're down for a nap. Is that right? Yep, you are. Wonderful. We need to get you some clothes at some point. I think I wound up... Yeah, I did that because I wound up stripping everything off of her in order to make her move faster. So that's why she's naked. The Fogmen don't care. They'll eat you with whether or not you have clothes on or not. I'll speed things up just a bit here in the next couple minutes. But yeah, over the next little while, I think I'd like to focus on recovering from this horrible, horrible event. I will more than likely have to re-import the world to bring back the patrols as they normally are, the world in its normal default state. Really nervous about those river raptors getting close to our people, so I'm going to bring everyone together. That way everyone's in kind of a close range and I can keep an eye on everyone together. Now, of course, Shrike is off doing her own thing, getting recovered. Crumblejohn is also trying to make his way very slowly over to... Bad Teeth. No, Bad Teeth is over here. This is Blister Hill. So once he gets to Blister Hill, I will have him do a little bit of recovery. Oh, you can actually see what mods we have active in here. I forgot about that. Okay, so we've added the attack slots ×3. The only thing I've kept is citizens. That basically populates the cities to not look so empty. But I have removed those other couple of mods that were involving kind of random spawns and random squads that you could recruit. So I think we're okay, guys. I think we've made it through the toughest part of this episode. Everyone, of course, this is going to just be a time thing. This is going to take some time for everyone to recover. So I would like to, I guess while they're recovering, I'm going to have Lydia go work on the stone processing because we still have to finish this building. When I re-import the game, we want to be able to hide Beep from the Holy Nation. So I want to have this building completed fairly quickly. So Lydia, I can even have Beep help out right now, even though that's not really his job. Laboring, I think he gets a -2. Oh no, he does get a positive to laboring. Excellent. I think it's the more sciencey things. Yeah, he has a negative to it. So yeah, I think that's going to be a wrap. This might be a little bit of a short episode. I had a bit of a long one last time, but this makes this is a pretty natural point to take a break here. I will probably jump ahead to the point of putting Crumblejohn in bed and getting enough building materials so that we can finish up this house here, which only needs 6 more building materials. So I'll do that between episodes. But otherwise, thank you so much for joining me. I hope this video quality is okay. I'm doing something different this time around, by the way. I'm using the default NVIDIA recording software, the Shadowplay, instead of using OBS. And OBS, for some reason, was leaving a lot of artifacts on screen. I guess my bitrate wasn't high enough, and I could never really make it happen. So hopefully this is going to be a nice, much higher quality video in terms of the graphics. And I hope the sound's okay. I might have to do another episode of adjusting sound because this is a new system. And I had OBS settings really locked in, but let me know if this is too loud or too quiet. But otherwise, I thank you so much, guys, for watching. We're going to continue to try to... I hope you guys aren't coming for our meager crops. Honestly, I don't think there's a whole lot we could even do if they did decide to nibble on our crops here. So we'll be back next episode. I will take a little bit of a break between this and what you see next. We'll have hopefully the house finished up, and maybe Crumblejohn will be taking a nap inside of the city up here, inside of Blister Hill. So thank you again, and I'll see you next episode.